Welcome to Mr. Foy's Easel. Today on this program we're going to have another matching exercise, so to speak. I'm going to draw various critters doing different things, and for example, I might have a fox enjoying a soda pop. He's got it in his mouth. With a contented expression. And on all of the drawings I do, I'm going to try to make the expression on his face consistent with whatever he's doing. In this case, slurping. I think that's a good word. So he's slurping a soda pop through a straw here, you see. Well, for the others, as for the other activities, let's look at what we're going to do. We're going to have some character leaning, and another one yelling, and one sneaking, and then one of them will be doffing, and I'll have to talk about that term. It's not widely used anymore, but you know what napping is. So I'm going to match these up with different critters, kind of like I did with the slurping fox. So let's start with the first card on my little stack of cards that I want to match up. Let's see, I'll shuffle through here and come out with somebody that's going to be leaning. Let's see, these cards. Okay, a leaning goose. A goose is, I've never seen a goose leaning. I guess it's happened before. Okay. This goose looks kind of in a casual mood. Notice the wings become arms and hands. And like a person might do, the goose has his or her legs crossed like that and leaning up against a wall, you see. So that's a leaning goose. It's a brick wall here. I may have told you this before in talking about how you work up your cartoon bodies. If the goose is leaning like that, you wouldn't want him or her to be standing just perpendicular like that, because the lower part of the body has got to be out from whatever it is he or she is leaning on. So there's a leaning goose. Let me draw another card now. Okay, a yelling pig. Not a grunting or oinking pig, but a yelling pig. Okay. So our pig character got to have his mouth pretty wide open, like this. Trying to get somebody's attention, I don't know. And when somebody's making a lot of noise, like yelling. A lot of times in the cartoons, there are little lines here that indicate that the sound is coming out with a vengeance. Okay, where are you going with my corn, ears of corn, or something like that? So that's a yelling pig. The next one on my list, as you can see, is sneaking. Now I think you know what I'm talking about when I use the word sneak or sneaking. You're moving, but you're trying not to make any noise. You're trying to get past someone or something. You're trying to be very quiet, so you don't just walk by in a natural way. You walk differently. Let's see who we've got as our sneaker. Oh, a duck. Duck sneaking. Okay. This duck is trying to get past without disturbing or alerting someone over in this direction. So he's looking over that way. I'll put a cap on him so you won't confuse him with Donald Duck. Donald wore a cap, but it wasn't like this. Now, if a person or critter is sneaking, their feet might be something like this one. This one is planted, and the other one is back like this. Now he's not running, but he's trying, as I said, to get by without being noticed. Put a shirt on him here. So that's a sneaking duck. Now we come to that word. You may not be familiar with it. What it means is tipping your hat or removing your hat. It was much more fashionable in usage some years back, especially when a gentleman would tip his hat or doff his hat in greeting someone, particularly the ladies. All right, I gotta have a critter with a hat, don't I? Oh, a dog, a polite dog, I guess. So here's the dog. A friendly expression on his face. He's got his hat like this. Doffing it. We can imagine a polite society here, dressed up dude. Doffing his hat. You might have some fun looking that word up in the dictionary. It has a number of meanings, all of which are interrelated, but we don't do it much. If we do it, we don't call it that. We just taking my hat off. Well, napping is not as complicated as doffing as far as the meaning. So, got one more card here, and it's a bear. For some reason, I come up with sleepy bears on a lot of my shows. But anyhow, this bear is napping. Same thing as sleeping, but let's just say he was watching a TV show that was kind of dull, and so he's just given up on it. He's in his chair, he's sleeping or napping. That's the remote, he's dropped it and he fell asleep. TV over here was some kind of show that either wasn't very good or the bear was just tired no matter what. But there he is napping. Not hibernating, you understand, this is just a short nap. Well, I'm gonna put a little color on these guys to make them show up better. There's a red fox. And a goose with a yellow beak and legs to match. Remember what I've said about the color pink. You can use a red crayon and just don't bear down too much now. I'll bear down a little bit to show his tongue. But as far as his piggy skin is concerned, it's a cheaper pink this way demonstrating here. That's the yelling pig, remember? Here's Donald's cousin. A dolphin dog. Often cartoon characters might be brown all over except the snout, kind of pinkish. Yeah. A napping bear. And so that's it for Mr. Foy's easel. Tune in again.
Thank you.